Hey Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to do something a little bit different for February. I wanted to look at some subconscious programming that you have going on, what you are conscious of, maybe like the voice in your head, and actions and advice on how to navigate both levels of consciousness, and maybe a little advice on how to integrate the two, okay? So, what's going on for February subconsciously? Spiritual cleansing, followed by education. Are you learning about spirituality low key, and maybe you haven't really tapped into the fact that that's what it is? Actually, Page of Cups, this could be learning about, it's called reparenting, working on inner child, learning how to tap into little you and for like healing purposes. With the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups, we're ignoring a truth. We've been ignoring a truth for a while. And then you have the Sun and the Queen of Swords, which is interesting because the Queen of Swords she's very smart, and she's very good at what's the word I'm looking for? She can really, like, she's very articulate. She's very good at discernment. That's the word I'm looking for. She's very good at discernment, but it's almost like there's something you're missing. But with the Sun here, it's almost like subconsciously little you is seeing something in the past a little bit better than it actually was. You're overlooking something about your childhood, I think. You're missing something. There's something that you're not tapping into. It looked happy, but was it? This might be for a very specific Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, right? So what are you conscious of? Gratitude, followed by fears. And when I look at this, it is like it's a hand holding a snake with a sword. You know what I think of instantly when I see this is the song, I think it's Nine Inch Nails, isn't it? Will you bite the hand that feeds you? You're grateful for someone who, like, I'm going to say a parent that gave bare minimum, and, like, you're still grateful for it. On a certain level, you're pretty conscious of that. Three of Wands, like and then the Justice reversed. It's like, no, I won't bite the hand that fed me. I am grateful for that person. There's like, you cannot even fathom the idea that whatever this person did, I'm actually going to say Queen of Cups, a mother figure, or grandparent, or grandmother, or some kind of maternal figure in your life you hold a very high respect for. And like, you can't even fathom that this person would ever be terrible to you. Six of Cups as a child, it doesn't make any sense. But this person, with the Eight of Pentacles here, I really want to say that this maternal figure was very preoccupied with work or everything else but you. And yet, you refuse to be anything but grateful to that person. But I think you're looking at them in a way, like with your rose-colored glasses on. I do see this as working too much. This person really was very, like, gone a lot. I'm hearing this person was gone a lot. So what's the advice? Veiled, followed by repression. There is a part of you that you hide from the world. Something is veiled. There's a part of you that you hide. It's a 22 card, by the way, which is a master number. Followed by the world. It's a part of you that you hide from the world. But this is the final card in tarot. It has to stop. Like, it's time to take the mask off. Right? With the Devil in Temperance, that's toxicity. And then Temperance is the person who keeps the peace. Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, You've been keeping quiet on this for way too long. There is something toxic that went on with this person a very long time ago as a child that you have repressed for a long time. I just, what? The Fool. I feel like every time I've clarified for people, the Fool comes out. Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. That's work. That's money. This person was very preoccupied with money out of fear. Something about maybe having a scarcity mindset. Perhaps they grew up with not a lot of money, so they they, you know how sometimes we overcompensate, like they overly tip the scale, like I'm never gonna live the way that I grew up. So they in their mind that was money, scarcity. I'm never gonna raise my kids in a home where we're scrounging for money. So they worked and they worked and they worked. But what happened as a consequence? What happened on the other side? You got left behind emotionally. They were tapped out. So it's like when they were home, when they were with you, you just like gobbled it all up because you thought it was so great. Here they are, they're great. And then they would exit. But then they would come back and they would exit. And they would come back. That's abuse, folks. That's not a parent doing the best. That's bare minimum. Okay? So, like I said, this is for a very specific person. So, if you grew up with bare minimum, you are probably learning how to reparent yourself. Maybe you're learning to reparent yourself through parenting. Are you trying to make sure that you are providing a stable, comfortable home, and then finding that you're still trying to show up emotionally, but it's a little bit of a struggle there? But you're hell-bent and determined to do it, but you're not sure why? There was an absence in your life. Queen of Swords is very cold and distant. Even though she's smart and discerning, she's a little bit cold and distant. She thinks with her head, not with her heart. It's time to address that because you hide that. Have you never told your mom this or whomever? And now it's like maybe it's kind of like eating you alive. And it's like, I gotta say something, but if I do, I'm gonna seem ungrateful. I will not bite the hand that fed me. Actually, maybe you do need to. Because when we hold on to these trapped emotions for so long, it can cause disease. It's proven. Look it up. Check it out. Okay? Time to unveil the veiled. Okay?